Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Chicago Bears.
To kick off for Jacksonville.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fielded near the back of the end zone. First down, Trubisky. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Chicago.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Patterson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down and 4, Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Lets this one rip toward Graham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. first carry here for Robinson. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Come on, set. 70, Indy. Hey, exit. 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Rack. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The former first-rounder, Barkevious Mingo. And that's going to make it 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. This is away, and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. On 2nd down, it's Robinson. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. They'll run on 1st down. Cottrell. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Back at his 48-yard line.
Hey, seam 6. Go. Switch up.
On 2nd and 12, Minshew. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
33-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 33. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run. No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Complete to
Anthony Miller with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
1st and 10 at the 40.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. He's going to go deep for Conley. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chris Conley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. For Jacksonville.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
26 mark, 26 mark.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
First down, Chicago.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He sets to fire deep. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. Two extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
Trubisky.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 26. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Devon Hamilton with the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run. This is Cohen. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
The 14-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Bears.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is hauled in by Jimmy Graham. Touchdown, Bears.
Complete to number 80,
Jimmy Graham. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Five.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. He's going to go deep for Conley. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. Now this throw caught left side, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's Trubisky. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. K'Lavon Chaisson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
10-yard loss on the play.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Trubisky going deep this time for Miller. It's caught at the 10. And all the way down to the 9.
Complete.
A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. Throwing here, Trubisky. Got a man, it's Berrios, complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now Cohen. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well,
under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams.
16.
As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's go!
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Minshew. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
After the sack on 1st down, Minshew, that one complete. He finds Shark. Touchdown, Jaguars! DJ Chark with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Open man there is Patterson. Anderson complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky. And he's going to go down again. Josh Allen in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And this will be caught by Mooney. Touchdown, Chicago! 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears will extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Here's Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On 2nd down now, it's Robinson. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Bears' 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Minshew going deep for Eifert. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now Trubisky on first down. Looking deep downfield. He's got him complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 32 on the play.
First down.
Now Trubisky to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 19. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. He has just been alone for opposing offenses to account for now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. 58, right over the 2.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 48. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Interception.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Trubisky's pass.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now it's Trubisky. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. K'Lavon Chaisson racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
7 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now Trubisky. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Down and goal.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is
accelerating, and off he goes. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. DJ Chark, 78 yards. And the Jaguars are back within a score. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession get. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 42 yards.
And the Bears first down.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
3rd down.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. K'Lavon Chaisson, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
3rd and long.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
For the Bears field goal, a 44-yard attempt.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Conley's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
The 49-yard line.
On 1st down, Robinson. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Minshew on target there to Conley. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Conley. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of 3.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try the left side. Cottrell. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to throw. Caught Eifert over the middle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. They'll try the left side. Cottrell. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blow with 3 seconds remaining. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone with no time left on the clock. And they're an extra point away from winning this game.
And the celebration is now just an extra point away from being full on. Think about those who may have left the stadium a little bit early thinking their guys might not get this done. Oh, it got done, and in a big way.
And he has got it. And to borrow a baseball expression, they're going to walk off a winner.
27.
Well, this was a game we'll have in the memory banks for a while. The winning touchdown at the end, and then they had to get that extra point. You know, the knees were shaking, but he put it through, and boom, a dramatic victory.
And just remember, prior to 2015, that extra point almost felt routine, didn't it? Like it was a fait accompli. But when we moved it back to the 15, now the drama kicked in. So, yes, a touchdown, extremely important. Obviously, they had to have it. That was huge. But that was not a gimme, and he knocked it through the post.
So for Jacksonville, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green.